and microphones in the country. The machine produces two kinds of lists, one focused on possible terrorist attacks and one focused on other kinds of crimes. Harold has built a backdoor to receive this second list, but all they get is the social security numbers, so they have to do some work to find out what is going to happen. John continues his work while he believes that Hansen is in danger. But as it appears, Hansen is working with the dirty cops, who also killed Pope last night in his cell. Hansen tells the dirty cops to also kill Wheeler because he is digging too much.
The problem is Wheeler.
While Fusco appears behind John and points a gun at him, John escapes Fusco's custody, as he is taking him to the desert in order to kill him and returns to New York. The dirty cops are about to kill Wheeler while they frame a thug for it, but Reese is right on time to stop them. Then, he takes care of Hansen by mixing some recordings up. Finally, he blackmails Fusco to work for him, because he is going to need somebody from the inside to work for him. A few days later, John enters an elevator and starts speaking with a guy named Bill. He asks the man if the flowers he is holding are for his wife, but Reese already knows the answer. He starts saying that some women abandon their partners when they learn that they cheat on them, but other women hire two guys to make it look like a robbery gone wrong. With that, Reese takes up the two guys following Bill and tells him to call a good divorce lawyer. The next day, the machine has a new number for Harold and John to work on. This time the number belongs to a girl named Teresa, but her case is a bit special. Harold takes John to the cemetery and tells him that Teresa is supposed to be there. Her father was a real estate developer, but the market crashed and he went bankrupt. That drove him crazy, and he killed his family on a weekend trip before turning the gun on himself. Harold proclaims that the machine sees everything, so if her number showed up, it means that the girl is alive. Reese visits Fusco to ask to get this case's file from the police, and Fusco has no other choice but to oblige. After reading the file, John tells Finch that this was a professional hit. The hitman made it look like the father did it.
Made it look point blank, like the father did it.
Harold wonders how Reese knows it, and the latter explains that this is the way he would do it. Soon, Finch uses his technology to find the girl, and John goes after her. Teresa understands that she is being followed and manages to escape before John can get a hold of her. John visits Harold in an office where he seems to be working. As it is revealed, Harold owns the company, and just works there so he can hide in plain sight. John also gives Harold a little device that Teresa left behind. This device records card information when people use their credit cards in ATMs. Apparently, Teresa